Well, I think libraries today have their feet in both worlds, the print and the digital, and it's important to address both of them. Certainly we have the opportunity to reach new audiences and want to do that. Our missions haven't really changed. For instance, at the Frick Art Reference Library, there's always been a mission to serve the public interested in art. And here in Madrid, I think it's very evident, as elsewhere in the world, that today more than ever people are so interested in art. You go to the museums, they're full of people, certainly in New York at MoMA or the Frick or at the Prado. Any of these museums are simply full of people interested in the art, and we have a role to play in helping them learn more about it, both scholars that are specialists, but the general public as well. So the way to reach that new audience is through virtual methods, we believe now, more than the traditional ways of scholarly knowledge being passed down. Well, certainly the website has been a big part of that, but we've used other methods as well in the library to reach a research audience, often in partnership with our consortium of the NYARC, New York Art Resources Consortium, with the Brooklyn Museum and the Museum of Modern Art. We have created our own separate website called nyarc.org that has a lot of information about what can be found at our libraries and the services we provide. We've used blogging to new effect. So we go both through each museum has its own website, and we've used outreach through that. We've created our own websites, and we've tried to increase our presence in press efforts and other advertising, web-based kind of placement to reach people where they're at in terms of social networks and investigations on the website, as well as traditional methods. Certainly it's all about increased services to the people we've served. We make it easier now for them. They can search across a broad spectrum of resources. There's much more available to them. It's easier to locate those resources, to have them delivered wherever they're at, whether it's virtual or on-site at one of the libraries in the city. They can now have the ability to request information before they go, and it's all assembled for them. We have beginnings of virtual reference. So we really make an effort to serve people wherever they're finding us, whether it's on site, and there's still a role for that. We have beautiful museums with very personalized service, so we maintain that tradition, but we also have an outreach. Well, certainly I'm very interested in the efforts here in Spain. I mean, and the investment that the Ministry of Culture and the Spanish state has put into museums and museum libraries. 3 years ago at a conference I heard about BIMUS, the consortium of 17 or so libraries here, and that has certainly been a point of attention for us in the United States, and we're interested in hearing how librarians collaborate here and share resources, and it would be informative for us to go back and take some of these lessons learned back. So it's truly an exchange of information, we hope.